Hey, first mate. So where are we, first mate?
We are Salton Sea.
Why are we at the Salton Sea?
We are going to go dry camping at the lake and enjoy our second day of vacation.
First day we went to San Diego, huh?
We went to San Diego yesterday and saw some of our kids and their spouses and parents, and it was a nice little get together. And then we just got done driving through the mountains from San Diego to here.
Turn right onto Thomas Avenue.
Straight ahead.
We are going to dry camp at the Salton Sea.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving. I had a great Thanksgiving, turkey dinner with your son and two of your daughters, Stephanie's friend, and your son Travis's
In a
in-laws.
quarter mile, Thomas
Really nice
Avenue
people.
turns left and becomes Acapulco
Straight ahead,
Lane.
all the way to the end of the left. And yeah, so we decided to take Highway 8 over to 78, take it up through Julian, through the mountains. And let me tell you, we got off of the back roads of those mountains, talking 15 to 20 mile an hour. That's the fastest you could go. And then we made our way back over to, went up 79 north, and then made our way back over to 78, which took us east over to Salton Sea. So we're gonna come out here, slow down. You gotta. This is a substantial dip. I remember that one. So we're gonna see if we can see another UFO like we saw last time, like I saw last time. One of those triangular things with the circular lights all at each corner of it. Very strange. Anyway, so yep, this is one of our adventures. When we're not on the sailboat, we're kind of running around doing this kind
In
of
a
stuff
quarter
every now
mile,
and
your
then.
destination
And the
will be on the
sailboat is
left.
still being worked on, so since we had to go to San Diego, we figured, what the heck, let's swing out to the Salton Sea and just watch the sun come up over it in the morning. You can see the mountains off in the distance with the sun shining on them. The sun is setting behind us in the west, and we're looking kind of east here. And so the sun, as it goes down behind those mountains, the shadow will end up being cast on those mountains here in the next hour or so. But yeah, we go down here. This is the sea, and then we go down to the end and dry camp down here, and it's pleasant. Anyway, we'll get set up and we'll do some more video. What are you eating, first mate?
Nothing.
Anyway, we are here at Salton Sea. So we've got the generator running. I'm going to run it for a little bit to kind of charge some things up. And we're running the microwave to defrost some things. So anyway, yeah, you can see the sun coming up or going down over the mountains. That's to the west. This is actually the Salton Sea. You may have heard Dog Friday bark. She's down there. You want to come up? And there's the sea in all its glory. She's stuck on a rock. Come on, you want to come up? You're okay then. Anyway, what we'll have tomorrow morning is we will have the sun coming up right over there, right over those mountains. That UFO I mentioned, it was really interesting. We had just laid back in bed, we were leaning back, and I looked out of this side window here, and up about right there was this triangular shaped object. It was fairly low, and you could see the detail on it pretty well. And it had a circular glowing areas at each of the corners of the triangle, and it just slowly drifted up and came across, flew across the sky and went over that way. Very strange. Anyway, the mountains off in the distance over there are really pretty. I don't think I can zoom in on those. Not that this digital zoom's that great anyway. But yeah, very pretty out there. This extended mount is not real good at steadying things. There's some people over there. He's got his tripod on his truck and he is taking pictures of his girlfriend, it looks like. So, and I'm going to take a whole bunch of pictures. I don't know if I'll post this. I may post this on my RV channel. I don't know if I'll post it on the RV channel or the sail channel. Probably, maybe both. Maybe I'll do a little bit on both. Hey, you big baby. Well, you keep going between rocks. Come on, hang on. You may have gotten it stuck pretty good. There, okay. Okay, now you're stuck around the other way. Alright, let's see if I can do this without breaking my neck. Whoop, that was fun. Okay, Scooter. No, let's go up. Come on, let's go up. You're getting caught on all the coral down here is what it is. Come on, let's go this way. Good girl, good girl. Up you go. Up. Come on. Can you make it? Good girl, you found your path. Okay, stay up here now. You can stay up here and you don't have to worry about getting caught and tangled. Ah, pink cinder block. God knows what the story is behind some of this stuff out here. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool. Shut that thing down. I've also got my power inverter wired in so that we have 2 deep cycles in there. Of course, the engine battery up here, which is, I flip a switch and the alternator charges the house batteries, but then when I shut the engine off, the juice doesn't flow the other way, so the engine battery, of course, will be fine. But, yeah. Now, you're going to go down over there and get stuck. It's like having another child. Alright, we'll talk to you guys soon. Well, folks, there's the sun off of, over the Salton Sea. We didn't catch it when it first came up. It came up over those mountains way off in the distance there. And, first mate, what do we have for breakfast this morning?
The captain made scrambled eggs with chili on the side and potatoes left over from our breakfast yesterday.
That's pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
We bought a guitar. May have shown that yesterday. We're gonna play with that. Yeah, Dog Friday's outside. That's a view out the back. We're about to go in and dump our tanks at a huge truck stop, which is about 15 minutes up the road. And hey, Dog Friday. She's getting her son. And going to Palm Springs. And I think we're going to go back over to Julian and see if we can see what we can do to find a parking space and look around there. So we'll give you guys a heads up when we get there.
Puppy, and get out and walk her around, and you just stay in this line, and I'll meet you at the end of town.
There you go. Alright, folks, well, we pull back into Julian, California, and once again, this is a tourist trap city. There are people everywhere. There is cars everywhere, lined up on all sides of all streets of every highway that comes in here. And it's just tourist city, and there's absolutely, I mean, we're stopped now at the very beginning of downtown. There was a line coming in, and we'll probably be 30 minutes just driving the quarter mile through downtown. So this ain't a real big happening thing.
I'll bet we could go park. See, there's people.
Okay, first mate, we are now, after leaving Julian, in Winona. And we are going over to try Jeremy's on the Hill. It's gotten some really good Yelp reviews,
Good puppy.
and it is supposedly all natural. But it's a farm to table,
Yeah.
so we're gonna check Jeremy's out.
Her bark.
I taped her mouth shut.
Not
So
funny,
it's got some
really.
really good. They got steaks, bacon wrapped bison, seafood looks like, micro brews, wine.
No beer for you.
Nope. So first mate, we ended up sitting outside at Jeremy's. What's the full name of the restaurant again?
Jeremy's. Well, Jeremy's on the Hill.
Cool. Okay. So, yeah, you two buddies, we're gonna check this out. It's supposed to be really good. We'll let you know.